Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope you're well. Now I want to share some important topics here. You know that. So if you want to speak in English, but you have to know the proper IPA. And because IPA is a must, IPA is a must to know because so if you want to be international student, so you want to study abroad, so you want to be international student. So that is why you have to know proper sound. So if you want to be a good speaker, you know the IP. So without knowing this IP, without practicing it, I think that you don't understand the lecture of the teacher of that university. So that is why. So you have to know. So if you want to be judge, if you want to get a good result, so from this universities, so I hope that you know. So English is an international language, but we are speaking like our native speaker. So I hope that so from the very beginning, so you know proper IP of that word. We say that is right person cycle. We say that attention is attention, attention. So like that way, you should pronounce properly. And I hope that you will be smarter than any other days. So if you continue your speaking, but you should avoid the make mistake. So I hope that so properly speaking is a must for everyone as a conscious citizen. So if you want to get good score in IELTS exam, you must know the proper writing because you know this listening part and there are per module listening, speaking, reading, writing. You know that? And this module, especially in speaking and listening. So if you want to speak in English, so because you are going to appear at your international exam. So that is why you know the proper sound and you have to complete your 40 questions answer and listening test. So you must know the proper IP. So if you don't understand the assimilation cluster and the talking the word, but actually you don't correct because if you want to correct your answer 40 out of 40, so you have to know the proper IP and proper accent and proper intonation. So all things when you will do, but I think that you will get a good score in IELTS exam. So if you want to be international student, you want to appear at your IELTS exam, if you want to be smart citizen, and if you want to be an English teacher, so I hope that you must know all things. But this is the English you want to gain, you want to learn, you want to ask it, you want to obtain something in English, but you have to know the proper accent and proper IP, proper intonation, punctuation of the word, and the rising voice and falling voice. All things are included in IELTS is a must, a mandatory to know this proper IP. So I think that if you want to be smart, you must know. And if you want to teach English to the students, but you have to know the proper IP. If you want to learn English, but you have to know proper IP. So actually, as much as possible, know the right correct order and proper IP. So I think that it will be better for all. So this is the modern era, you know that. So without a smart, but you cannot proceed in life. So if you want to success, if you want to get adaptation in our society, you have to know the proper IP because English is an international language. So we are saying orally, but we are not actually saying practically. So from today, we'll practice like native speaker. And if you want to, if you want to listen clearly, the audio of the script as again, and so you know the assimilation properly. And assimilation is a must because without understanding this assimilation, but you don't know the actually correct. And sometimes we make mistakes here we don't know the particular sounds, so you must know. So, dear lovers and dear believers and dear enthusiastic students and seeker to get a good job in our country, not only these, but also all. But you have to acquire this language. This language is English language. So all languages are demandable, but English language is different. I think that if you want to be different in the world, but you have to know different language. So I think that If you acquire this knowledge of the English properly, I think that you can maintain your family properly and you can support your country and you will support your relatives and all people around you. They will lead their life properly only for this language. You know the English language. So no more today. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.